Hi everyone, my name is Melody. Welcome to Homeschool Happy Hour. Today we're going to be taking a look at the very last in a 3-book series for Pre-Algebra from the Life of Fred curriculum series. If you haven't already, you can check out our other videos. We did Pre-Algebra 0 with physics. We did Pre-Algebra 1 with biology. And today is our last book with Pre-Algebra 2 with economics. If you're interested in seeing the inside of this book, make sure you stick with us as we check it out. Before we jump into the book, just in case you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, follow along. We have all kinds of curriculum reviews on this channel, as well as homeschooling inspiration, real life homeschooling moments, all that fun stuff. We are a secular homeschooling family. Life of Fred, as far as I know, is not an exclusively secular material. However, this portion of it, to the best of my understanding, is secular. It was provided to me by a public school teacher, and I have brought it in to be used in my home a little bit right now, hopefully, and probably a lot more later. I am interested in if you have used these books. Please make sure and drop a comment in the box below and let us know what your experience with them has been. Do you love them? Do you hate them? What is it? How do you feel about them? Share it with other people so they can make an informed decision about what curriculum will work best for them. Before I get too chatty, I just want to jump right into this book. So let's get started. Let's get looking on the inside of Life of Fred Pre-Algebra 2 with Economics, as serious as it needs to be, by Stanley F. Schmidt. It follows the same style as the other books, hardback cover, about yay thick, and it's got a black and white interior. If you've looked at the other inside looks of this book, then you already have an idea of what I have coming to you. But if you have not, let's take a look inside this one separately. It talks about the book, what you can expect to find in the book, how to use the book, whether or not you should use a calculator, what are the bridges, what does your turn to play mean, and then goes straight into the content. This one's specific about economics, so it does give you a little bit about what's economics. But if you're interested in exactly what content this book has, hopefully if you need to, you can pause, take a screenshot or whatever, and have a look at the table of contents here. There's a lot of pieces to the concept of economics, and this covers many of them. This one has 34 chapters. Each chapter is meant to be a single lesson, although I don't imagine you would do one lesson every single day because you'd want to take some time to maybe expand on each chapter, because it does cover economics, math, and a little bit of history as you read through it. This book, you could totally get lost in going down different rabbit holes and exploring the different things he talks about. If your child likes stories or the story style of learning, I don't know that that's the official term. If your child enjoys reading and learning through reading, this is a great option for them. So far as I'm aware, the books are secular, or at least secular enough in content. I've not come across anything alarming in the content. Doesn't mean it's not there. I've not read the book cover to cover, but even if it is there, we can use it as a discussion point, so it's not a problem for us. We go through, we have the story that they're talking about. It is written as if the author is talking to the reader, which for some kids is great. It brings the kids into the story. And then it goes, your turn to play. Your turn to play in the past books was on its own separate section, and then it had complete solutions in a different spot. In this book, it has them all together. Personally, I would either read these out loud for my kids and not let them see them, maybe write them on something, or I would cover up the complete solutions so they weren't inclined to just look directly at that, because I want them to take some time to think through it. But the choice is yours on how you want to get that done. I'm just going to kind of scan through here so you can see the style and the content of the book, so you can decide whether or not this works for you and your family. If we go past the first 6 chapters or so, then we get to the bridge. If you've not used the books before, it does explain to you what the bridge is. The intent of the bridge is to help determine whether or not your child has understood the concepts and content of the previous chapters. Your child gets multiple opportunities to cross the bridge or to demonstrate their knowledge. First try, if they get that right, they skip straight to the following chapter. If they struggled with this, you have a second try opportunity. Now, you could have your kid do all of these just for review and if they enjoy them, certainly. Or you can just do as many as it takes to demonstrate they understand the material and then move on. There's no teacher's guide with this. There's no videos available online with this. This is purely read together, work together, and move through it together. You could have a kiddo working independently on this if that worked well for you, because with any curriculum, just use it in the way that you want to use it that works best for you. But if you're looking for something that has videos online or an outside lesson, you're not going to find that here. They do have another book that you can get that has additional questions on it for you to have your kid have more practice time if you wanted it, but that is absolutely optional. And this book all by itself it's really self-contained. It really has everything you need for that. You could expand on this and you could have this be economics and history and math all wrapped up into one, which I like. The speed at which you go through it is entirely up to you, your child, how old they are, how quickly they're learning the material, etc. The answers to all the bridges is in the back of the book itself. So just like the other 2 books, it is self-contained. And then you get to the end, and that wraps up our last pre-algebra book through Life of Fred. That was it, guys. That was the last of the 3 books in this series for pre-algebra. I hope that getting a look inside of those has been helpful for you. I hope that it answered the questions that you had, or maybe questions you didn't know you had, and gave you an idea of whether or not this is something that will work for you or not. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow along so that you can get an inside look at a lot of different curricula across the board. If you're new here, drop a comment, say hello. I'm so excited to meet new subscribers. I'm so grateful for the people that have already been following me along since I started this channel. Thank you so much. I am seeking out more math curriculum options to present to you guys, so hopefully I'm gonna have some more of those coming along soon. But for today, that's all I've got, so I will catch you later.